I know why you're here. You're tired. You're exhausted. You've been pushing and grinding and nothing seems to be working. You feel like giving up. You feel like quitting, and you're wondering if it's even worth it anymore. Let me tell you something right now, this feeling you're experiencing, it's not a sign to quit. It's a sign that you're about to break through. And what I'm about to share with you is going to give you exactly what you need to keep going. If you're at the point of giving up, but something inside you is still fighting, hit that subscribe button right now, because this message is going to reignite that fire inside you and remind you why you started in the first place. Listen to me carefully. Every single person who's ever achieved something great has been exactly where you are right now. They've felt the exhaustion. They've questioned if it's worth it. They've stared at their goals and wondered if they're chasing an impossible dream. But here's what separated them from everyone else: they didn't quit. They pushed through when every fiber of their being wanted to give up. Today, I'm going to give you 7 powerful truths that will carry you through this moment and help you understand that quitting is not an option. Stay with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you're going to remember exactly why you can't quit now. Truth 1. The darkest hour is just before dawn. Your breakthrough is waiting on the other side of your breaking point. You know why you feel like quitting right now? Because you're close. You're closer than you've ever been. And the resistance you're feeling is life's final test to see if you really want it. Think about it. When does the enemy attack the hardest? Right before they lose. When does the storm rage the most? Right before it clears. When do you feel the most exhausted? Right before you cross the finish line. This feeling you have right now, this overwhelming desire to quit, it's not a sign of failure. It's a sign that you're on the verge of something incredible. The darkest hour is just before dawn. That's not just a saying, it's a truth that every successful person has experienced. They all wanted to quit right before their big break. They all doubted themselves right before everything changed. They all felt exactly what you're feeling right now. But here's what they knew that you need to remember. Winners don't quit when it gets hard. They quit after they win. Losers quit right before the breakthrough. And I know you're not a loser. I know you didn't come this far just to come this far. You came to win. You came to break through. You came to prove to yourself and everyone who doubted you that you are capable of extraordinary things. Right now, write down this statement. I am closer than I think. My breakthrough is coming. I will not quit before I see it. Put it somewhere you'll see it every single day. Every time you feel like quitting, read those words. Remind yourself that the darkness you're experiencing is temporary. But quitting is permanent. Push through one more day, then one more, then one more. Your dawn is coming. Truth 2. Pain is temporary. Regret is forever. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. Yes, what you're going through right now is painful. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's exhausting. But let me tell you what's more painful: looking back 5 years from now and wondering, what if? What if you had pushed through? What if you had kept going? What if you hadn't given up? That regret will haunt you for the rest of your life. The pain you're feeling right now is temporary. This struggle, this exhaustion, this feeling of wanting to quit, it will pass. But if you quit now, that regret will never pass. You'll carry it with you forever. You'll look at other people achieving what you wanted to achieve, and you'll know now that could have been you if you had just held on a little longer. I've talked to countless people who quit on their dreams, and you know what they all say? I wish I hadn't given up. I was so close. I should have kept going. Don't be one of those people. Don't let future you look back at this moment with regret. Let future you look back at this moment with pride, because this is when you decided to push through. This is when you refused to quit. Close your eyes and imagine yourself 5 years from now. Imagine 2 versions of yourself. The one who quit today and the one who kept going. Which one do you want to be? Which one can you live with? Now make the decision. Choose the version of yourself that you'll be proud of. Choose to endure temporary pain instead of permanent regret. Every time you feel like quitting, come back to this exercise. Let your future self remind you why you must keep going. Truth #3. Your struggle is building your story. The story that inspires millions is written in the moments you want to quit. You think successful people just had it easy? You think their journey was smooth? No. The reason their stories inspire us is because of what they went through to get there. Your struggle right now isn't a detour. It's part of the story. It's the chapter that makes the victory sweet. It's the hardship that makes the success meaningful. Nobody remembers the person who had it easy. Nobody is inspired by the person who never struggled. People are inspired by the fighter, the one who got knocked down and got back up, the one who faced impossible odds and kept pushing, the one who wanted to quit 1,000 times but didn't. That's the story people remember. That's the story that changes lives. Your struggle is not your enemy, it's your teacher. It's building character, resilience, wisdom, and strength that you'll need for the success that's coming. You're not just working toward a goal. You're becoming the person who's capable of handling that goal when you reach it. This pain is sculpting you. This pressure is creating your diamond. Don't waste it by quitting now. Start documenting your journey. Write down what you're going through. Record how you feel. Capture the struggle. Why? Because one day, when you're on the other side of this, your story is going to inspire someone else who feels exactly like you do right now. Your struggle has purpose. Your pain has meaning. Don't rob the world of your testimony by quitting before you finish the story. Keep going, your story isn't over yet. Truth 4. Quitting becomes a habit. If you quit now, you'll quit again, and again, and again. Here's a hard truth you need to hear. Quitting is a habit. Every time you quit when things get hard, you're training yourself to quit. You're teaching your brain that when pressure comes, the solution is to give up. And that pattern will follow you everywhere, in relationships, in business, in health, in life. You'll become someone who starts things but never finishes them. Someone who has potential but never produces results. But persistence? That's also a habit. Every time you push through when you want to quit, you're building a different pattern. You're teaching yourself that you're the kind of person who finishes what they start. You're proving to yourself that temporary discomfort doesn't defeat you. You're becoming someone who can be counted on by yourself and by others. The decision you make right now isn't just about this one goal. It's about who you're becoming. Are you becoming a quitter or a finisher? Someone who crumbles under pressure or someone who thrives in adversity? This moment is defining your character. Choose wisely. Think about the last thing you quit. How did it feel? Did quitting solve your problems or create new ones? Now think about something you pushed through despite wanting to quit. How did that feel? Which version of yourself do you respect more? Today, make the decision that you are a finisher, not a quitter. Commit to pushing through. Just one more day. Tomorrow, commit to one more. Build the habit of persistence, one day at a time. Truth 5. Everyone who succeeded felt exactly like you do right now. You're not alone in your struggle. You're in the company of champions. You think you're the only one who feels like this? You think you're the only one who's exhausted, discouraged, and ready to give up? Let me tell you about some people you might know. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Steven Spielberg was rejected from film school 3 times. Oprah was fired from her first television job. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Every single one of them wanted to quit. Every single one of them faced a moment just like this, where it would have been easier to give up than to keep going. But they didn't. They pushed through. And now their names are synonymous with success. Not because they were more talented than everyone else, but because they refused to quit when everyone else would have. The difference between you and them is not talent, intelligence, or luck. The difference is simply this: they kept going when everything in them said to quit. That's it. That's the secret. There is no secret. There's just the decision to not give up. Research the story of someone you admire. Find out about their struggles, their failures, their moments of doubt. Read about how many times they wanted to quit before they made it. Let their story fuel yours. You're not alone in this battle. Every champion has walked this road. Every success story includes this chapter. You're right where you need to be. Now keep going like they did. Truth 6. You've already invested too much to quit now. All the effort you've already put in is wasted if you quit now. Think about everything you've invested to get to this point. The time, the money, the energy, the sacrifices, the late nights, the early mornings, the things you gave up, the relationships you strained, the comfort you left behind. All of it will be wasted if you quit now. All of it means nothing if you don't see this through. You're not starting from zero anymore. You're already in the game. You've already paid a price. You've already climbed part of the mountain. Quitting now means starting over from the bottom if you ever try again. It means throwing away all the progress you've already made. Is that really what you want? To waste everything you've invested? I'm not telling you this to guilt you. I'm telling you this to remind you of your commitment. You didn't start this journey on a whim. You started because it mattered to you, because it meant something, because there was a dream inside you that wouldn't be silenced. That dream hasn't changed. That purpose hasn't disappeared. It's still there, still waiting, still possible. Make a list of everything you've sacrificed and invested to get where you are. Every hour of sleep you gave up, every dollar you invested, every moment of comfort you traded for progress. Look at that list and ask yourself, am I really going to let all of this be for nothing? Let that list remind you that you're too far in to turn back now. You've paid the price. 1. Raider. Re. 1. Now go collect your reward. Truth 7. Your why is bigger than your tired. When your why is strong enough, your tired becomes irrelevant. You're tired. I get it. But let me ask you something. Why did you start? Not the surface reason, the deep reason. The reason that made you willing to sacrifice everything. The reason that got you out of bed when you didn't feel like it. The reason that made you believe this was possible. That reason, your why, is still there. It hasn't changed. It's just buried under exhaustion and discouragement. Your why is bigger than your tired. Your purpose is stronger than your pain. Your dream is more powerful than your doubt. You need to reconnect with it. You need to remember what you're fighting for. Is it financial freedom for your family? Is it proving to yourself that you're capable of more? Is it leaving a legacy? Is it showing your kids what's possible? Whatever it is, it's still worth fighting for. When you reconnect with your why, everything changes. The exhaustion doesn't disappear, but it becomes bearable. The pain doesn't vanish, but it becomes purposeful. The struggle doesn't end, but it becomes meaningful. Your why gives you the strength to take one more step when you have nothing left. And one more step is all you need right now. Right now, write down your why. Not the goal. The reason behind the goal. Why does this matter? Who are you doing this for? What will achieving this mean for your life? Put that why somewhere. You'll see it every single day. When you feel like quitting, read it. Let it remind you that you're not doing this for fun. You're doing this because it matters. Because it's worth it. Because your future depends on it. Let your why be bigger than your tired. You now have 7 truths to carry you through this moment. Which truth hit you the hardest? Which one are you going to hold on to when the urge to quit comes back? Drop a comment below and tell me. Let's encourage each other. We're all in this fight together. Let me leave you with this. The fact that you're watching this video right now tells me something about you. It tells me you're not a quitter. Real quitters don't look for motivation. They just quit. But you're here. You're searching for a reason to keep going. That means the fire inside you isn't dead, it's just dimmed. And I'm here to tell you that you can reignite it. You are not weak for feeling like quitting. You're human. Everyone feels this way at some point. But you become extraordinary when you choose to push through anyway. When you decide that your dream is worth more than your comfort. When you commit to finishing what you started no matter how hard it gets. This is your moment. This is where your story either becomes a tragedy of almost or a testimony of triumph. This is where you decide who you really are. Are you someone who quits when it gets hard? Or are you someone who pushes through and becomes unstoppable? The choice is yours. But I already know what you're going to choose. Because you're still here. You're still watching. You're still fighting. And that tells me everything I need to know about you. You're a fighter. You're a warrior. You're a champion. You just needed to be reminded of that today. So don't quit. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Push through. Keep going. Stay in the fight. Because your breakthrough is coming. Your victory is waiting. Your story is still being written. And the best chapters, the ones that will inspire generations, are about to unfold. If this message gave you the strength to keep going, share it with someone else who's about to quit. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let's build a community of people who refuse to give up. Together, we rise. Together, we win. Together, we become unstoppable. Now go. Don't quit. And watch what happens when you refuse to give up.